there's so many things that A has got under their thumb, you know, that it's like, it would make sense if it wasn't just one person.
For sure. Oh, I can't wait. More details to come. Let's see here. Let's take, let me ask a quick question regarding the second half of season 4. You're saying a lot of stuff's going down. So you can't really reveal major storylines and plots and stuff for us. But how would you describe the second half in one word?
Well, as you'll see in the Halloween episode, it sort of ends with, you know, a chapter's ending, and it's a whole new chapter for the girls, you know, because there's a huge reveal, obviously, in the Halloween episode. So it's just sort of moving forward after what happens.
Okay, so one word. Y'all tell me.
Answers. You get answers.
Shocking.
Both of those?
What they said.
Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Here's an interesting fan question from Marissa. Would any of you like to be A?
I always joke around. Yeah, that'd be so much fun.
Yeah?
It's always fun.
We tell the producers all the time,
Yeah.
can't one of us be A?
I hear you especially, Ashley. Is that true?
Well, I think we all, for the fair amount, always say it, but I'm always joking around because I think it'd be really cool for one of us to end up being A. That'd be insane. But yeah, it'd be fun. I got to wear the red coat once, and that was really cool, so.
Very nice. And let's see here. How about, what scene was perhaps the craziest that you all have had to film this season so far that you can give us some insight to?
Oh, well.
Yours?
Yeah, well, I can't tell you who it's with or what it was, but it required a lot of screaming and crying. But while I was, like, restrained, I can't say anything. Crap.
But we all know exactly. We know exactly what you're talking about.
It was so bad. Like, I lost my voice for 2 days.
Wait, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because, you know, with that person.
Yeah, I do.
Unbelievable.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll tell you.
Okay. After.
Yeah. Any others?
I think when we were in the Halloween episode, we had to be in that little wind tunnel. And
What was happening?
No, yeah, we were like with our giant hats, of course, and there was like just like debris flying into our faces and like rocks and all this stuff, and that was pretty difficult. I mean, just things flying in your face at all
Oh, we
times.
can't talk about that either. But there's a particular episode that's going to be different from any other episode you've seen.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing.
Oh my gosh.
So we can't explain anything here. We're like, yeah.
Fair enough.
Just
fair
wait.
enough.
Yeah,
I know. We want to be on the edge of our seats come the second half of this season. Let's get another fan question for you guys coming in. From Miss Emily. She says, what's the best piece of advice you've received about being on the show?
To take it all in, I guess.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Yeah, to enjoy it. I mean, it's been 4 years, and most people kind of get tired of being on a series, but you know, each year it gets bigger and bigger, and it's been really amazing. So just to enjoy it, because you know, we have the best crew, we have the best people we work with. I mean, we're so lucky. We're all a huge family, and you can't really say that about a lot of shows that go on for 4 years. So that's been like the best part, is just having a big family around you every day at work.
Yeah. Does it ever surprise you? I mean, because the growth of the show has gone up, you know what I mean, from how many postings there have been, or how many likes that there have been, followers that you have, and even with the ratings of the show, with like the summer finale that happened. Does that ever surprise you?
I'm constantly shocked.
Yeah, I think it's really surprising because you don't ever get to watch the episodes with fans, you know, or I mean, when you do, it's a very special occasion, and so I think that a lot of it just kind of sometimes seems like these crazy numbers that don't make sense, you know, like they'll send us the rating sheets, and it's almost like, still, we're like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
What was that, like, was that bigger, was that small, you know, and all of this stuff, and because I think it's truly actually impossible to like wrap your mind around, even like Twitter followers or Instagram followers, when you think, or like 15 million, to even see that image, that, like, you know, that map that you guys drew up. It's like there's a bunch of circles on maps. What does that mean? How many people are in each circle? It's millions. But, you know, like, have you ever seen millions of people? Do you know how many people that is? It's insane to even imagine.
Yeah.
And so I think it doesn't, I don't understand, like, how that could possibly really compute for us. You know what I mean?
I think it will when we travel. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about
Traveling from our, like, experience of traveling. Even you're traveling for the movie. I mean, you really do see it when you kind of you know, leave your home base and you go around and people are excited because you don't live there and, you know, they want to come out and see you. That's when you really notice it.
So where have you been, you know, on some of your travels as, you know, to promote PLL?
Well, Shayna went to Brazil. I guess it'd be 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That's all I've personally been to promote a
Right.
show. But I know that the guys went to France. Did they go to
went to
France
Paris.
last
Yeah.
year? I think you guys are going to
We have a
Brazil.
couple trips, Brazil
Yeah.
and Paris, that we're
Oh, how cool.
going to.
Well, what is it like? I mean, having such a presence and so many followers on social media platforms. Like, what's the difference between, you know, it being you personally and you and your characters? I mean, I'm sure you guys really are open on these social media platforms. You share just about anything and everything. And you're cool with that just because of the open dialogue that you have with your fans?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I think that we probably, there's still a level, I think that's what kind of gets dangerous about like Twitter and Instagram, is that people do feel like you are sharing everything about your life, when in reality there is a big difference between, I think, who we are and who our characters are and who we are on social media. Just because you can't be completely open all the time, you know what I mean? Even if it's in a very positive way, even if it's in you wanna be a role model, want to be the best version of yourself. You know what I mean? So that you can inspire people. So I think that's maybe one of the most interesting and tricky things to handle, is like, how much do you how much do you open up to everybody, and what does that mean when somebody meets you in life and they think that they know you, or they think that they, you know, and so it's kind of an interesting dance to do. I think it's incredible.
Very fine line.
And I'm sure that happens from a fan's perspective as well. Maybe they don't have as many followers and everything like that, but it's something that they consciously have to think about when they're posting their own things as well. But what's something, perhaps like an Instagram photo or a Facebook post, that, can you recall one that you posted that just like, I mean, people were like commenting on it beyond belief, that just kind of like surprised you? Were like, whoa, I didn't know that picture of my dog would have that kind of response? Or
I think whatever
What?
we post a photo of all four of us.
Yeah, that's
I
when
always
it, like,
to
goes
see the
nuts.
offset, when
Crazy.
it's not a
Yeah.
promo shot, when it's not something for the show, when we're genuinely hanging out. You know, whether it be on set or outside of it. But I think they always like to see us four together.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think one of the most interesting ones, and I think you did something like this too, but I posted the cover of Time magazine when they abolished DOMA and got rid of the restrictions on gay marriage. I posted that, and it was like the craziest Instagram discussion about people saying, like, I hate you, I'm never going to watch the show again because of your beliefs on this. And it was one of those really fine moments where I was like, wow, so this is something that people are still so divided on, that they would take it as a personal offense from, like, me saying where I stood on something. And maybe that, I don't know, it was a very interesting discussion that actually kind of took on its own life, and I barely even spoken.
Yeah, those are interesting when you read like the comments and like the back and forth amongst like the fans and
Yeah.
people that, you know what I mean? And you know, I'd like to say a lot of it is really positive. You get those ones that aren't so much, but it is what it is.
Well, that was incredible, was seeing our fans like speak out and
Yes.
defend each other, or, you know, to stand up for what they believed in, and people were so vocal and so strong about everything that it was really incredible to watch. It just kind of built and built, and it was really amazing.
The power of this show, you know, and the power of social media these days too. It's incredible. It never ceases to amaze me. Let's see. Let's do another fan question from Tess. Or no, actually, let's do another fan question here. From Emmy. Emmy asks, have you guys ever read the Pretty Little Liars series?
I think we all did while we were shooting the pilot. We all just like sped through them.
Yeah.
Yeah?
At the time, there were only like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
But we had all of them on
like
set. We
bam,
were all
bam,
in
bam, bam.
Vancouver
Yeah.
reading all of the books.
Very nice.
I sneezed. Sorry.
Look at the light.
It's all good. It's all good.
Think of watermelons.
Yeah, watermelons.
Yeah.
Or
Why?
I don't know. It works, right?
I've
always heard of
Because it makes you
Think of something else.
What
but I would
about
say watermelons.
you gals have been successful in the acting realm, as you know, as your profession. What advice would you give to some of these guys and gals